round of bad weather hit the Midlands on Friday, left some damage behind. Trees fell, or lines came down. Several strong thunderstorms were reported late Friday afternoon. At one point, Calhoun, Orangeburg, and Clarendon counties were all under a tornado warning. So far, no tornado has been confirmed. Lexington County were reports of trees and power lines down on many streets near Swansea, including Highway 21. A local person shared a photo showing a tree lying across Highway 6 in that area. Calhoun County, trees were also down. Sheriff Thomas Summers told local news there was damage all over the county. Most of it was near Highway 601 here. A report to the National Weather Service said a tree had fallen in a yard in St. Matthews. Trees were reported down in Clarendon County. Orangeburg County also had damage. Trees falling on Water Springs Road and Sunshine Lane. Because of the strong winds, people lost power. It's worst. Nearly 9,000 homes in Lexington County were without electricity. That number dropped fast. Calhoun and Clarendon counties, where 5,600 outages were reported around 6 p.m. Within an hour, that number was cut in half. Behind the storm system, weekend will be calmer. Saturday might still be breezy. Skies will clear up. Weather will feel more normal for this time of year. Daytime temperatures in the low 80s. Night, it'll get cooler. The upper 50s to low 60s. On Sunday, a few places might see light rain or a thunderstorm. Most areas will stay dry. Next week looks calm and nice. Slightly warmer temperatures and very little chance of rain. Strong storm also hit the Grand Strand late Friday afternoon. Knocked down trees and power lines. Left thousands without power for hours. A small airplane was even pushed off the runway at Myrtle Beach International Airport. Nearly 10,000 people lost power when the storm rolled through around 7 p.m. 8:50 p.m., about 2,700 Santee Cooper customers, 1,500 Horry Electric customers, still had no power. Most Santee Cooper outages were in Carolina Forest, according to their outage map. There were also outages near Litchfield and Pawleys Island in Georgetown County, north of Bucksville in Horry County. The electric outages were spread across the whole county. Storm hit Myrtle Beach International Airport at 7 p.m. Strong winds pushed a gate into a boarding bridge, in the plane's left wing. Passengers and crew were on board. No one was hurt. Other planes were affected, officials said. Storm caused a short tornado warning in southeastern Robeson County. We're heading to the Grand Strand. Also knocked over some tents in downtown Myrtle Beach. People were setting up for the Carolina Country Music Fest, scheduled for June 5th to 8th. Lots of trees were reported down in the area and blocked traffic on Middle Ridge Avenue, between Myrtle Ridge Drive and West Perry Road. Perry County Fire Rescue was called at 6:45 p.m. 8 p.m. asked people on social media to avoid the area. Crews worked to clear the tree. Perry County police were helping too. Trees fell on garages at apartments in the Palmetto Point area. 13's meteorologist Scotty Powell reported. CFR also reported downed trees and power lines on Tilly Swamp Road. Said the road would stay blocked for a while. Crews were sent there at 6:55 p.m. Tornado destroyed several buildings near Mackville, Kentucky, about 50 miles southeast of Louisville, early Friday morning. National Weather Service found damage matching an EF2 tornado. Washington County Sheriff's Office said on Facebook, 1 person died. 20 others were hurt. A 3-year-old child was missing for a short time. Was found quickly, according to WDRB. During a Friday morning press conference, Washington County Judge Executive Timothy Graves said the damage was in a remote area. It was still heartbreaking. Local hospital had to activate its emergency plan. Jeremy Kokenauer from Ephraim McDowell Regional Medical Center in Danville said, "There have been 44 tornado reports in Kentucky in 2025 so far. Last year there were 57. People are saying Kentucky has been unlucky with storms the past 5 years. At least 1 person died in Washington County. Tornado caused huge damage Friday morning. Sheriff's office confirmed it at 9:48 a.m., hours after the tornado hit. Storm damage survey was done by the National Weather Service on Friday around midday. Sheriff's office wrote, "Please be respectful during this time. Prayers are needed for this family and our county." According to NOAA, this is the 63rd tornado death in the U.S. in 2025, 20th in Kentucky. The tornado came from a strong storm that formed ahead of a low-pressure system moving across Kentucky. Meteorologist Chris Dolce from weather.com. Severe weather risk is over, central Kentucky. Parts of the mid-Atlantic, Carolinas, and Georgia may still get storms. Strong wind, hail, and maybe even a tornado. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear had planned to visit Pulaski and Laurel counties. Tornadoes killed 19 people earlier this month. He had to postpone his trip because of Friday's storms, Associated Press reported. Another tornado hit near a busy highway in northeast Florida on Thursday, likely scaring drivers during rush hour. Traffic camera video shared by the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office showed the tornado touching down near State Road 9B and St. Johns Parkway before 5 p.m. One was hurt. The storm caused big damage, knocking down trees and power lines in St. Johns County. As a survivor, this one. My God.